about mistakes and what I'm doing to change those. I'm a little fancy today. I dressed up. I took a week off from work to really get myself centered and get myself focused. I'm reading about 3 books right now. I'm reading Mother Warriors by Jenny McCarthy. It's about autism, and people may or may not believe what she believes about autism, but I'm ready to read the facts on pretty much any and everything that I can find, because I have a son and I get him, vaccinated. I want to know. I don't know what's in vaccinations. Do y'all know? Because I never thought about it before, to be honest with you. This is supposed to keep him safe. So anyway, I'm also reading, let's see, No More Mondays by Dan Miller. It's a book to kind of help you get focused on your career and what you want to do. I said I want to start my own business, and I'm so serious about this. At a time when everything is going crazy, you need to be in control of what is going on in your life, and it's kind of hard to do that when you're working up under somebody. Even though I've had some really great bosses and I enjoy where I currently am, eventually I want to be a business owner. And so I'm really praying to God about that, and it's just something He's laid on my heart from a little girl. So those are all steps toward me doing my Radical 7, pushing past failure, even trying my hardest, I guess, even when failure is imminent, learning how to be the woman that I want to be. I want to be a business owner, so I'm reading stuff about business. I'm taking my public admin books and I'm trying to read it so I can really understand this thing. So these are all steps to my Radical 7. Allowing myself to make the mistakes that I've made and accepting those mistakes and forgiving myself and forgiving others. You never know what anybody else is going through. You see your hurt and like, oh, they shouldn't have done that to me, but you don't know the trajectory of their life, what brought them to this point. Because I'm going to say, people who are whole and happy aren't out there trying to hurt other people. They're not out there trying to play games. They're not out there trying to get affirmation from other people that I'm the man or I'm the woman, I'm playing all these games. So I think there's just stuff that's going on in everybody's life, and if you constantly look at what somebody else is doing to you, you are the victim, and there's no victory in that. Now, there's a testimony in your test, but there's no victory in being a victim. So I'm no longer a victim. I'm no longer a victim of looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm no longer a victim of trying to be something that I'm not. I am me, and I'm really trying to figure what all of that means so I can pass that on to my son. I don't want him to be as lost as I was trying to figure out what to do, which I know there's going to be growing pains, but I think when you come from a very secure background, a background that is, the foundation is God, which is love, and you have patience, I think, and support, I think you can do almost anything. Like, life is limitless to you, and that's what I want to do. I want to live a life without limits, a life without fear, a life without making myself feel bad. Because let me tell you something, me taking this week off of work, I've never taken this many days off, and I felt extreme guilt even asking for days off. Even though everybody in my office has taken at least 2 weeks off this year, I've taken a couple days here and there, and most of the days that I've taken were comp days, so I had already worked anyway to get that day. But that's, again, for me, just trying to be everything to everybody, and that can't happen, and I need to take time out for myself for this. So this week I'm doing a retreat with God. It was mentioned in my book, Every Woman's Battle, which is an awesome book, and if you're struggling with emotional integrity, sexual integrity, I suggest that book. It is an eye-opener, and it will hit you in some places that you don't want to be hit, but it is so well worth it. And it's actually what has caused me to realize that even before I had my first sexual encounter, I was on a very dangerous trajectory as far as just attaching myself to people that I shouldn't have. There are only certain things you're supposed to save and do for your husband. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm saving myself for my husband. Emotionally, I'm not attaching myself to anybody that's not serious about making a commitment. If somebody tells you that they don't believe in marriage, believe them. And if you're looking to be married, don't go there, because you're not on the same path. Anyway, enough of that. But I'm feeling really good. Had a great time. My girl B's birthday was this past weekend. We had a good time eating and laughing. And so I'm just free right now, and I feel good. And I'm loving the fact that I can burn myself and still rock the burn and all the other past mistakes that I have, and accept me and love it. So enjoy the journey. Thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for another video or blog soon. Bye.